It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. A quote by Tony Robbins that almost perfectly describes the way that life runs. While terms such as fate and destiny are thrown around, the concept, the knowledge that one's decisions in life determine their outcome, often known as the butterfly effect, is something that is actually shown quite a lot throughout society and the media, not obviously. From games to books to songs, this concept is consumed by many and yet not openly spoken about. This concept is seen through songs such as Africa by Toto and Mowgli's Road by Marina and the Diamonds, commonly seen within interactive choose your own adventure books, and it's quite common within games, especially AAA title games such as Until Dawn, Detroit Become Human and Beyond Two Souls, just to name a few. The butterfly effect is chaos theory that basically states that even the smallest event can have the largest impact. The most common example being even the flap of a butterfly's wings today being the cause, or at least part of the cause, of a hurricane in the near future. While things are not as drastic as this, with one small thing changing the course of history, the idea behind it is still valid in a boiled down scale when looking at one's life. Where the idea that sometimes, even what appears to be the simplest, smallest thing to be said or done can have a big impact on someone within their own future. While many games follow along the style of player decision making, Until Dawn is a game that makes direct reference to and plays on the idea of the butterfly effect. The opening sequence of this game actually nicely summarises the butterfly effect on a simple level, giving players a basic understanding of what it is. If we'll look to the clip that I have actually about it, I'll let that play. So as is seen in that clip, it's your own personal decisions that will determine your path, the paths that open for you. It's your decision that decides your fate. Although the idea of fate is saying that your outcome is already predetermined, that anything that happens to you, anything that you say or do in your lifetime is like a published book. Nothing can be changed or done about it. It just was always going to be that way. But in life, you are the writer. Your book hasn't been published yet. You're in the middle of writing your book. Anything that you say or do comes out of a choice. You have a choice in what actions you will take, what things you'll say, and all that determines your outcome and situation in your life. Think of it as being in the middle of a choose your own adventure book, or simply that you're the author of your story. As Doc Emmett Brown said in Back to the Future, your future hasn't been written yet. It is whatever you make it. The things we choose to do and the things that we say all have an impact on things as simple as our relationships with those around us, to even having an impact on opportunities that may exist within the future. So, two different outcomes determined by what is said leading up to it. Dialogue options unlocked based on previous choices, and dialogue options that can lead to things within the future. The flowchart here is an example from one of the chapter's flowcharts in Detroit Become Human. As is shown through this, there are some things that can only be spoken about based on choices unlocked from previous chapters. And choices made throughout this chapter lead to a possibility of two different outcomes, two different endings that will further impact even future chapters. While this flowchart is a pretty simple idea, it's a great visual example of how our choices make an impact on our outcomes, present and future. Because only you know where you'll go in life, and it's up to you to get there. Fate has no say in where you are or what you do. Your life is a book, and it's up to you to decide how you fill those pages. So, in the wise words of Doc Brown once again, your future hasn't been written yet. No one has. Your future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one. Thank you.